the career path you want to go into is perfect for you. And it's so cute. I should probably move on because I'm going to be talking for ages. I'm very grateful that you're my friend, and I love you, my gnome. Hannah Gordon. Hannah, you're incredible. Your music talent blows me away. Every time I've seen you perform, which is a few times now, I sit there like, that's not fair. That's just not fair. How can someone be that good? You're another one, I've never seen you have a bad hair day, and I hate you for it. I really do. I don't think it's fair, and I think you should apologise. I like how you're very smart, and I think you should be proud of that. And earliest memory would be with Romain at Inglestree Hall, doing the drama and talking about the lizard on the stand dancing like Michael Jackson. Yeah, don't change. Don't do it. I don't think you need to. I think you're fine. Alex Walford, straight away, first thing to mind. Ia, Ra. Thank you for clearing that up to me. I think you have more confidence than you let on. I think you have a very, very good group of friends, and I think you know that. You're beautiful. Your eyes are incredible. I don't think it's very fair. Again, I think how you get your eyes the way you do, it really impresses me. And you're really funny, and you've seen so many celebrities. You've seen them. I don't get how that happens. I miss in the mornings when we used to talk lots, and we used to have a laugh, and I can't remember what about at all. But I remember it was nice, and we don't talk very much anymore, which makes me sad. Harjap, Hardy darling, on the left. No. Again, you're another one I didn't talk to until pretty much this year, I think. And you make me laugh so much. You're so funny. And then we always ask you about the turban, and I said that when I imagine you without a turban, like your hair flowing back and you're riding on a horse, like shirtless on a beach. I don't know, I'm very grateful that we started talking, and it's very nice to know you, and I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss going to you for chocolate in the mornings, and I'm going to miss not having to ask you and just being like giving you the money and then you give me a toffee crisp because you know that's what I want. Yeah, you're a lovely guy. You're very nice. Josh Kidding. I don't know if I've told you this, I think I have. Every single time I see your name, and I just had to restrain myself, I read it and go, Josh Kidding! Me and Romain met you at El City, and you didn't say anything for like 4 hours? Over 4 hours, something like that. You were just standing there, and it was freezing, and we were in our sleeping bags, and you were standing there with no coat on, just in a shirt, just kind of spinning around and doing this and just stepping and on your phone. And then we got our Subway and we felt really bad because we had food and you didn't, and then we asked if you wanted some and you were like, no, it's alright. And then, was it Eli? Came over with the ukulele and got us talking, and we all started talking, and you made me laugh because every single thing that Ollie said, and I guarantee as soon, now you know that what I'm going to talk about, you've probably said it in your head. He said anything and you'd be like, Ollie, no, Ollie, why? And the one time he was like, Josh, I think we should just drop our tickets and go to the back of the queue. And you'd be like, no, Ollie, I think that's a really good idea. And you went, really? And you went, no, Ollie. And you just made me laugh so much. And I felt like you really deserved it when you got to the front with us at the concert. And I feel like all of us were in tears when you got on, and we were like, and then I haven't seen you since then. Well, that's a lie. I think I saw you once in Pigeon very recently, and I smiled at you. And if it wasn't you, then this makes perfect sense. But if it was you in Pigeon, and I smiled at you, and you just kind of went, I'm very, very offended. If it's not you, I understand. I've just smiled at a stranger and then got really offended because they didn't smile back. But if it was you, and you just stared me down, I'm very offended, and I think I'm due an apology. The way you speak is charming. I like how you word things, the way you word things. It's a pleasure to read when we speak. It's very nice to read your messages, and I think we have very cute little conversations, and I like it, and don't stop doing them with me. I'm nearly done. I've got 4 people left. Romain, we go back way far? No, we go back so far, like right back to year 7. That's not very far. We go back to year 7. And we used to, I don't know, we didn't talk that much, but I remember I spoke to you in maths about something, and that started everything. And then later on we had your mum fights, and we'd be like, your mum's cat's whiskers, eyelashes, uncle's, dad's, drinks, flavoured, and it would go on for so long, and it was so funny and so difficult. And then we didn't talk for a while, and now we're talking again, and it's fun, and you always smell nice, and you know you always smell nice, and you always compliment my hugs, and I'm very, very complimented, and you're lovely. But for some reason, whenever, like, 6 of us go out, so Hope, Rasheen, Liam, Alex, Jamie, you're not there. And I don't know why you're not there. You always seem busy with something, and I think you need to join us. And I loves you. You're such a love. You're so lovely, and the fact that you do sign language really impresses me, and then you'll swear at me in sign language, and then you tell me about how your dad calls it book face. No, book face. And then you'd be like, no, Facebook. And that story tickled me. So, yeah, I like that we're all talking. Again, it's nice to be talking to you, and you're a funny goose, and I love you. Didi, I'm not gonna lie, as with everyone else in the school, it took me 5 years to find out how to pronounce your last name. I'm pretty sure it's still wrong, because I think it's Dzotsi, isn't it? But why is Dzotsi spelled with a D? D, then a T. How does that work? I think the most memories we have would be in dance, and even then, there's not that many. And Miss would always be like, come on Didi, you can do better than that, and you'd be like, ugh. And I think you're a very good dancer, and I don't think you give yourself credit for it. And your dance that you choreographed from the younger year, for the younger year with Catherine, was very, very good, and I think you should be proud of it. You're so pretty. I can't cope with it, and you've got a really nice body shape. I'm very jealous of it. You're lovely. You're really nice. Actually, I've just remembered something else when we were all at Rasheen's party thing, and I'm sure we did something. We danced or we did something, and it was really funny and it was nice. And I think that's the most we've talked, because we don't talk much other than that. But I'm very jealous of you and how pretty you are. And I also like the name Didi. I like how that is. I know it's not like your proper name. Dela-Dem's a nice name too, but I like Didi. Kimberley Richards. Kim, we started talking recently, and only because Joe and James would go off somewhere and we'd be like, and then we'd sit in Cybercaf and then think about how out of place we were. But yeah, you're so lovely, and you're really pretty, and you're really nice. And I haven't seen you in a few weeks now, which is a shame, and I think I should see you, and when we talk it's always funny. I actually think I need to talk to you about something, but it's not particularly urgent. I wish I'd seen you with your blue hair that you were talking about. It sounds really nice, but your hair's nice with the brown. It's a shame that, like, because you go to House Owen, don't you? It's a shame I won't be going, purely because I won't see you. I think you're going to be very successful because you're very good with people, and you're lovely. And I'm glad that I met you. Max Darknell, I hate you because you've made me so paranoid about every single spelling I ever sent you, and I apologise. I can spell it. I met you twice. Once at Sav's party, and that was a good way to meet. Second time, you showed me Fight Club because I'd never seen it before, and you seemed really offended that I hadn't seen it before, and I was so chilled. I was so relaxed when I was there. No, I think it's your fault because you told me to wear a dress, so I wore a dress, and you were like, why are you wearing a dress? And I was like, because you told me to, and it made me really uncomfortable. And I had my fringe carrot orange, and I think there was a shock, and I think you had a lot to completely make fun of me for, and you didn't, and I'm very grateful that you didn't. And then you bought that pizza, and I was like, I don't want to eat. I want to seem feminine. Females don't eat. I've said before that I think you're very, very good looking, and I appreciate the support for the weight loss. I really do. I don't think you realise how much it means a lot to me that you've complimented me about it. I like that we have conversations every so often, and that we're always kind of fighting about something, and you owe me a dream. Other than that, I think how witty you are and how nasty you are is part of the reason why I very much like you, and I like your company, and I like when I get texts from you. But you're always busy, so I try not to text you very much, and when I do, I try to threaten you. I feel like we should see each other again soon, because it's been a very, very long time since the last time I saw you, but again, you always seem quite busy, so I don't really want to say very much. I appreciate your company, and I promise that if I see you again, I won't be nearly as rigid. But only if I'm allowed to wear like a t-shirt and jeans. Don't you tell me to wear a dress again, because that was the only reason I was so uncomfortable. And you know what, that's it. And I'm 3 minutes under an hour, and that was so tiring. And I hope you all feel good about yourselves, because that's what this was for, and I'm so surprised I didn't get like interrupted anyway. But yeah, yeah, thank you for spending this hour with me if you watched the whole thing, and if you didn't, I hope you're very complimented, like I said. So yeah, bye.